Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, which of course is Mansell Media Corner. Today's video, I'm going to show you my Blu-ray stroke DVD collection, what I own in terms of feature films and television shows. So let's start with the DVDs. And as you can see, the DVD, the first on random pick, is of course Richard Donner's classic film from 1985, which is of course The Goonies, with the Goonies. And of course a John Hughes film directed by the guy Christopher Columbus, who believed done some Harry Potter. I think he did The Philosopher's Stone, but it's for 1919, absolute classic Christmas film. It's Home Alone. This one is the Family Fun edition. As you can see at the back there, some images from the film. And the film, what I do recall when I was a baby, I had a couple of films I do remember, and one of these I do remember watching at the old on VHS at the time. But and of course you could rent. And this is The Muppets Take Manhattan. I'm surprised this isn't on Disney Plus, and I'm not too sure why. Now I know I've recently picked these up, but this film, in my opinion, is great memories, and it's the original Ghostbusters from 1984. And we have Ghostbusters 2. And I know in Watch Mojo, which is a brilliant YouTube channel, there was like a ranking of the worst stand-up comedians of all time. And this guy, Dane Cook, yeah, he's okay live, but this is a really funny film. If you've never seen it, it's Employee of the Month with Jessica Simpson and Dax Shepard. And a TV show which has got Steve Coogan, of course, Alan Partridge's first appearance, Christopher Morris, who would later be infamous for Brass Eye, and Armando Iannucci, I think it is. And of course, the brilliant David Schneider. This is like a parody of Newsnight at the time. It's The Day Today with a nice slipcover. And this was from 1994. Really good satire of what was around at the time. And I love these franchises. It is James Bond, and this is the brilliant Daniel Craig's first foray into the James Bond family. It is the first time he ever on camera got to see Mads Mikkelsen as well. Then we've got a couple of the Pirates of the Caribbean with good old Johnny Depp, Keira Knightley, Orlando Bloom, and a cast of others. That is Dead Man's Chest. This is The Curse of the Black Pearl. And I recently talked about these games on my last video, and it is Lego, but this is Lego DC Superheroes original film. Lego Justice League versus Lego Bizarro League. Right. And I definitely know my good friend Beat Down Bunny, who will get a big shout out. Recently, on one of his videos where he picks random, I think it's 20 random DVDs or Blu-ray what people have gave him. He picked this up, and it's Iron Man, and it's got some original episodes from the 2 episodes from the 1960s. And a show, I think came out in 1983, and it is, yes, He-Man, of course, the legend that he is. This is volume 1. There's Evelyn as well, I believe the name is. And a very popular not as popular at the moment, but the character he's portraying in the WWE when he returns is the final boss. But this is a brilliant family comedy, of course, with everyone's favourite actor, The Rock. And it is The Game Plan. Really good comedy, if you've never seen it. And then we have The Simpsons, Christmas with The Simpsons. Front cover, with Homer Simpson, of course, strangling Bart. And the episode guides. Then we have, I know Jamie Powell picked this up on his Pickups and Posts video yesterday, but this one at the moment I cannot find the disc, but it's, of course, The Simpsons, the movie, of course, with the legendary Homer Simpson eating his donut. Donut. And of course, special features. Then, my good friend Evander over at Slay Reviews loves this superhero, and yes, it does get a lot of hate. This was the final appearance at the time of Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man, which is Spider-Man 3. Can't see, there's tons of special features. And the same here. We got a couple of the Shrek films as well, and Shrek the Third, Shrek the Second, and of course the first one, what I think came out in 2001, but absolute classic films. We've got a couple of raunchy comedies. Good Luck Chuck. Again, the film got a lot of negative reviews when it came out. I think this film's really funny. If you like kind of rom-com, but a lot more naughtier type of humour, this film I highly recommend. And of course, can't go on with a bit of Steve Carell, and this is his breakout performance in The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Again, love that scene, especially on the bonus, which is the body wax scene. And yes, let's just say it's actually hilarious behind the scenes. And done in real life with, I believe it's Emily Blunt, Diane West, John Mahoney, who's, I think he's dead now, but it was Fraser's dad. Again, really good film, highly recommend it. And one of my all-time favourite James Bond when I was a baby, and it's still to this day, is Roger Moore. This is his first film of the 80s, of course, which got seen at Eastern, I do believe, the Oscar this particular year. It is For Your Eyes Only. Then, of course, James Bond, Roger Moore's first foray into James Bond with an absolute iconic song. Written by George Martin, of course, performed by Paul McCartney and Wings. This was Live and Let Die, which gave you Bone Someday. And then a film which is on Disney Plus. I highly recommend this if you're not the biggest fan of John Cena as an actor. This is like his first film, but a really good action film in the Marine. And the film, yes, it's my only Tom Cruise film in the collection. For me, Tom Cruise is a 50-50 actor. He does some good films, he does some bad films, and this is 50-50. It is Rock of Ages, an appearance from Russell Brand. I think it's Alec Baldwin and Kevin Nash. If you don't know who he is, he was I think he played Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, I think it was. We have a couple of seasons of The Simpsons. Starts off with a nice bit of spot glass, and it's Otto Man, The Simpsons, of course, which is the 15th season. And of course, everyone hates these covers, and I can see why, but it's Lisa Simpson. This is season 9. And then going back in time in the season, which is season 5, which has got one of my favourite episodes, the Barber Shop Quartet episodes in this one. I'm this Barber Shop Quartet. Pardon me. Then we got season 3, which has got the brilliant episode called Flaming Mouse, I believe. Again, nice slipcover in these seasons. And a couple of, pardon me, we got a couple of samplers of what came out in the Daily Star. So, an iconic sound. This is Inspector Morse with the late great John Thaw. And of course a bit of retro in Knight Rider and Miami Vice. And the last one is So What My Friend Hale over at Small Screen Big Screen Reviews lives a corner away from where I made this show, and it is open all hours, and of course the legendary porridge, both with Ronnie Barker. Couple more DVDs. Again, Beat Dem Bunny picked this one up at random. It's the 4 Marvel animated features, including the Hulk versus the Invincible Iron Man, I think it is, Ultimate Avengers, and Ultimate Avengers 2. And there are the discs. And a show which I definitely know is on Disney Plus, and this is Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers Volume 6 and its Secret Invasion. Again, really good show, and a very, very interesting documentary nowadays, which is Spider-Man Once Upon a Time, the Superheroes, which is just talking about the impact Spider-Man Marvel had on the comics industry. And 2 brilliant films from the 90s in Wayne's World 1 and 2. Can't beat a bit of Mike Myers at the time and Dana Carvey, I think it is. But really good fun films. If you've never seen them, I would highly recommend these films. Now they've recently, a couple of years ago, I had the Blu-ray, maybe 4K, but I'm not 100% sure. Then onto one of the longest at the time, longest comedies in the UK, which ran from 1973, I think, in The Last of the Summer Wine. And this is the Christmas specials, which are from 1986 to 1990. And of course you couldn't go wrong with a bit of the A-Team, and this is Volume 1. And of course, the legendary B.A. Baracus, also known as Mr. T, and it's got Mexican Sleigh Ride, which has got, it wasn't Dirk Benedicta's face. I'm not too sure what his name was. I've seen the episodes, really good as well. And we've got Kick-Ass 2 with a blinking and miss appearance of Jim Carrey. I would love, and I can't see it happening now, a Kick-Ass 3, but these films are really good kind of superhero parodies if you've never seen these films. And then we got Kick-Ass 1. Then we got a couple of really good TV shows, mini movies in Transformer V, and this is the final battle with Freddy Krueger himself, the brilliant Robert Englund and Michael Ironside, and Jane Badler, I think. And of course, you can't go on with the original V. These were done by Kenneth Johnson, of course, who gave us the Incredible Hulk. I think this is the episode with the rat scene. Nowadays it's very comedic, but at the time it was brilliant. It was ahead of its time, and of course the complete series, which has got 5 discs. And an absolute classic James Cameron action film. I've heard the 4K Blu-ray isn't the greatest in terms of quality, but it's Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Then 4 absolute classic Arnie Schwarzenegger in films in terms with the likes of Predator, The Terminator, Commando, and Conan the Barbarian. And of course, can't go wrong with the classic Rowdy Roddy Piper line in They Live, and it's that image there. Where he's in the bank. But again, tons of special features. And I recently mentioned his name, but at the time it was Dave, who recently passed away in the Blue Tube YouTube community, which was Zombie Slay Reviews, I think. But it was one of his favourites, of course. Can't go wrong with a bit of Big Trouble in Little China. And I've heard that Henry Cavill is going to be remaking this. But there can only be one with a terrific soundtrack by the legendary Queen, of course, which is Highlander, which is directed by Russell Macaulay, I think it is. And the last one of the DVDs is Cat's Eyes with a very young Drew Barrymore, and of course James Woods. This is directed by Louis Teague, I believe his name is. So there are the blue DVDs. Now onto the Blu-rays. This I recently picked up, and I made a bit of a boo-boo when I first watched it. I was having my breakfast, and I think it's more of a late night film, but The Thing. And the good thing about Arrow, if you ever pick anything up, you get an alternative artwork. But I opted with the original cover. And a bit of I know my good mate Jim Jam Movies and TV, who also will get a nod in a bit, had a rant video where I picked this up for £32.99 for a Blu-ray. But if you like your Jerry Andersons, this is a must. It covers from like his early work, plus his feature films. I said this lots of times when I was a kid. A couple of things what scared me was stuff like Michael Jackson's Thriller video. But I remember used to be scared of that person there, Zelda. But you watch it now and you think, Zelda's cool actually for an evil character, but this is volume 3, by the way, of Terrorhawks. There we got a couple of shows from couple of Thunderbird films from the 1960s, and starts off we got Thunderbird 6, which I will watch sometime later on today, if all being well. I've got this on VHS, but this is a brilliant film in Thunderbird Zargo. The movie, by the way, not the modern day TV show, which is okay-ish. Like I said, I've got these on DVD, but this one's got bonus disc, and it's Ghostbusters. And there's 1, 2, and I love the special features on this as well. And with this slipcover, I will be doing a Superman ranking, but this is the recently just came out, which is the Superman 5 film collection, which has got Superman Returns, the Superman no one likes in Superman 4, which I've never seen. Superman 3 I definitely remember watching when I was a little kid in the 80s. Superman 2 and Superman the movie. And to complete the Superman collection, Man of Steel, yes, £1 from CEX, which has got one of these. There's a nice black disc. And then a film with Bob Odenkirk, and it's Nobody. Brilliant action scene, brilliant action thriller. If you like your John Wick films, I highly recommend this type of film. Then we've got the 18 with Liam Neeson. And this one comes with a bonus DVD. You've got your standard Blu-ray and a digital copy. Then from Midlands Air Ambulance, I picked up American Hustle for, yes, £1, an all-star cast. Again, a film I haven't watched yet, but I love this computer game. If you want to know, I was talking about the impact it had on me on the PlayStation, but it's Uncharted with Tom Holland himself. And a film I highly recommend. If you've never seen this film, it's a must. If you like classic 80s comedy, this is brilliant. An all-star cast. It's got a blinking and miss it appearance of Nicolas Cage, who doesn't talk much. Don't think he talks, but you've got the brilliant Phoebe Cates, Judge Reinhold, Sean Penn and Jennifer Jason Leigh and Anthony Edwards. And I forget his name, but I think he was in Mask. Eric Stoltz, I think his name is. So that's my DVD and Blu-ray collection. So, couple of shout-outs. So the first shout-out on this is for Lisa and Michelle, the Retro Girls. They love all things retro. In terms of computer games like PlayStation 1, they show off their collections and Blu-ray collection. Then we have Luke's World of Movies and TV. He does some great film reviews and does Out and About. And his brother Ryan, I think, does some computer games reviews on his channel. Then we have RPK Vids. Like the Retro Girls, he shows off his collections and does some unboxings like Nintendo, Switch, etc. Then we have over in the US of A, Ravens OS Fan 89, which is Ryan. He does some amazing film reviews and great pickups. Then we have Tony, the Retro Zone. Does some great reviews of a particular year in terms of what came out. And then we have my good friend Jim Jam Movies. Pardon me. And we have Jim Jam Movies and TV. He loves his charity shops and pickups and his out and about. Then we of course have Kermit's Ghost. All I've got to say is the word legend, which he is, and his knowledge of film and UK geography. And of course he'll be doing possibly his video now. And of course you can't go wrong with his Arabica bean as well, which is one of his trademarks on his video. Then we have Beat Down Bunny, a fellow wrestling fan, but also a cool guy, and shows off his collection on his other channel, which is BDB Physical Media. But I will leave the links to the guys who I'm mentioning for you guys to give them to sub to. Yes, and he does some computer games reviews. So then we go to Big Paulie, the guy's a legend that does some awesome live streams and Blu-ray hunts. But there will be some more guys who I will give a mention, but anyhow, thank you for watching the channel. If you like the video, please leave a nice message for me. I will try my best to answer as much as possible. Like I said, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. I will be doing my WWE DVD or possibly album reviews somewhere down the line, sometime this week. So anyhow, thank you for watching the channel. Hope you guys have an Have an awesome day and go Blu-ray hunting, charity shop hunting. I always like watching other guys' channels. What give me the confidence to do what I'm doing, and I'm enjoying every minute of doing YouTube. So anyhow, thank you for watching the channel, and goodbye folks, goodbye.